You ready?
No.
Will they make more CMVs of Harry Potter?
Well, we are planning to at some point. There are some plans that are already floating around, but nothing's really down on paper yet.
Will there be more Harry Draco CMVs?
Yes, I think so.
Do you plan on making more Marauders videos?
Yes, we do have some plans. Hopefully we will make some in this summer.
What about Nordic CMVs? Are you planning to film them?
We're not currently planning them yet. They are basically, we're thinking about doing them, but we haven't any concrete plans yet.
Do you plan on making videos for other popular anime series such as more Black Butler, Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note?
This is a maybe. We always wanted to do a Black Butler and also a Death Note, but there's not really anything planned yet because we don't have the full set of cosplayers. Full Metal Alchemist we didn't watch, so maybe when we watched it.
Are you going to do any more Prukan CMV?
I personally would love to do more Prukan CMV because I love being Prussia. He's a real egotistic jerkbag and I like playing people like that. But I don't know if that's what's in the plans right now. So a solid maybe. Keep your eyes peeled. Because we're not sure.
What camera and editing software do you use?
We have a Olympus, if that's how you pronounce it in English, Olympus OMD
M102.
And I use the Cyberlink Power Director program and try to update to the newest version as frequently as possible. So now I have version 15. Yeah. Do you have a favorite CMV making group on YouTube?
I don't. I have seen a lot of CMVs recently, but I only recently got into it, so I don't really know any names yet.
Besides WaffleswithSpain, I think I'm going to go for Schizophrenics, because I'm a big fan of Gravity Falls and they do some amazing Gravity Falls CMVs.
I don't watch many CMVs on YouTube, and whenever I watch I don't really pay attention to which group made them, so yeah, not really, but you all do good work.
Yes, my favorite is Vendetta Cosplay because they motivated me to start cosplaying.
Oh man, this is like everyone. I have a lot of favorite cosplay groups, so I think everyone that is part of the collab is really high up for me. And I also really like the Raven Squad because they make so aesthetically pleasing CMVs. They're amazing.
Yes, Schizophrenic with their amazing Gravity Falls CMVs.
This is so difficult because there's this whole bunch of YouTubers that I've been watching for years and just can't imagine not watching their stuff. So, like Renee said, everyone from the collab and I still can't choose. It's just, we've been watching Demons with Tea for a very long time and also I anime and... Save me!
We just love everyone!
Hello Waffles!
Hello! Hi there!
This!
Okay. Oh hi.
This is our Q&A video.
Yes.
And we talked for a very long time, so it will probably be split up in parts.
Yes.
How many parts? We do not yet know. It's a mystery. You will find out once we've edited all the parts.
You send us many Q's and we give you many A's.
Yes.
Fucking damn it iedereen, wat je dan
Sorry to say.
Nee, nou is het joke on. Soon's gone.
Group questions.
What was that? That was group questions.
We're actually interacting with each other and stuff.
Like we occasionally
And
do.
like you will hear, that is very difficult, especially with me.
Yes.
And sometimes Lars and me incoherently scream at each other. But it's still fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy!
And
Yeah.
Become a waffle!
Buy our
Already.
merch!
Hey! And enjoy the video.
Come
Videos.
Do you have any future plans for the channel that you can tell us about? Yes, we do.
yes, a lot of plans. Now, what we definitely want to do is do the collaboration that we have done twice now again and again and again and do it biannually. So, yeah.
Basically, we want to make it a thing.
Yeah. And make it bigger and bigger and awesome.
Talking about bigger and awesome, also this summer we're going to do another big project just like we did with Marauders last year. And this time it's going to be about Tokyo Ghoul, so I really hope you guys are looking forward to that because so are we. It's going to be cool. Yes.
If you had an unlimited budget, what would be your dream CMV to film?
I would love to do a Supernatural or a Doctor Who CMV with all these great visual effects. Like all the ghosts and the aliens and the yes, visual effects. I just want millions and millions that go into visual effects.
Unlimited money. So I probably would want to do like a really cool Psychopath video with also a lot of visual effects. It looks just really cool and it's just a lot of action and stuff and it would be really cool to me if I could make that, but yeah.
I would probably do something like a Tokorambu CMV because the designs are just amazing and you can even fly to Japan and get all the sceneries right and such. And yeah, it looks amazing in my mind, but on camera I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I mean, if we had unlimited budget, I would probably want to do something with space. I don't know how, but I think that if we were able to make a CMV in space,
If we had an unlimited budget, I had the same idea as Sophie, like a Tokorambu CMV, like going to Japan, hiring all them fancy buildings like closed off, like no people there, only us, so like we don't have people in the background, like sometimes you have when you go to a building to film, and it would just look amazing in my mind as well.
Yeah, I would like to hire the sets of Harry Potter and actually film a Harry Potter CMV on the actual sets, because that's my biggest frustration when writing the scripts for the CMVs is like, we're never going to find something that looks exactly like the common room or this potions classroom, so I would like to do that.
My idea was to make an amazing Mob Psycho CMV with all the Esper shit and like breaking buildings and stuff and then having to pay for it, so like, I don't know, making amazing sets that you can break and just have a awesome and epic Esper fight and yeah, make it amazing.
Basically everyone here wants special effects.
Yeah.
No, I just want to go to space.
It's not a special effect, it is an effect.
What is the most challenging part of making a video? Well, for me it's the time management. I still have a lot of trouble just scheduling everything, and we always start late, or most of the times we start late. And that's just frustrating because then we have to hurry and stress about the date.
There's a lot of stress involved. I think for me it's definitely trying to explain what you have in your head or on script or on paper to someone else. Like, you know what you want to see. You want to see someone acting like this, but you have no idea how to tell someone that, or a very amazing shot, but it's hard to explain in a way that someone else understands.
Could you please cry but look happy about it?
Can you look motivated but kind of depressed at the same time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you be seductive while we pour cold water over your head?
It's not an easy task.
Tying into that, I find it difficult to act. I still have problems with acting. I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, like trying to make sure that your face shows what you wanted to show.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you didn't look like that at all.
To look happy while crying.
Yeah.
You're also just so scared to pull a weird face or something, and that it still somehow ends up on YouTube for some reason. I know that Cindy and Renee do filter it, but you never know.
I mean, I probably have the most difficulty because when I don't have the main role, it's really difficult to not take the spotlight from the other people around there because of my great acting talent. And I think that's very difficult for both me and the rest here, because
they have to work while standing in the shadow of probably the greatest CMV pop star that was ever created.
It's probably very difficult to be fair.
It's so
a
hard.
problem.
Yeah.
How did Waffles with Spain start?
So we were on a vacation in Germany, in Dresden,
Dresden.
The two of you.
and we were watching a lot of CMVs.
I was a big fan of Vendetta cosplay back then.
Yeah, and we thought, well, we can do that because we have some experience with like 2 very bad music videos for school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I thought back about those not CMVs, just music videos, I really enjoyed making them. And we just started out with cosplay, and we were like these heavy Italia fans, so we thought, just want to do something with it.
Yeah, definitely. And then we forced other people to do it, and hopefully they like it now, like Stockholm Syndrome or something.
Why does your channel have that name? Well, we wanted something that had something to do with the Netherlands, and when we watched Italia, it was just the first 2 series that were out, and Netherlands didn't have a lot to say,
No, like,
except for
I won't eat waffles with Spain. So, yeah. We changed that into a name, like Waffles with Spain. But there were also other names, like I think we wanted to do King's cosplay maybe, and
because the Netherlands has a king.
yeah, and that was like just the moment that the queen stopped being the queen. I don't know if you can
That she
stop being the
abdicated
queen.
the throne.
Yeah, okay, so
How long does it usually take to film each video?
Too long and not long enough. Well, it kind of depends on the CMV itself. Usually we film like 2 or 3 days. We set those out to film. Basically, it really depends on what kind of CMV we're filming. If we need a lot of shots or something, obviously it takes longer. For example, the Marauders CMV, we went for a week and we thought like, oh, we'll film like 3 days or something. And we filmed like every single one of the 7 days. We filmed something, so it was a lot of work.
Like 8 or 9 o'clock till 11 in the evening, like small dinner break. It's okay. That's what the positive thing of that was it was a lot of filming, but not everybody was needed. So sure, it felt long for those who needed to film, like the camera guys and all.
Mr. Camera.
Yeah, Mr. Camera had it hard. Yeah, worked hard.
But it was still really fun.
Yeah, definitely. It was
Yeah.
an awesome vacation.
Apparently.
It's okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take to edit videos? Well, usually when we had a filming day, I normally edit what we filmed that day immediately, and that takes me about an hour and a half. And when I do it gradually, I guess in total it will be 4 or 5 hours, depending on how many days and how many footage we have. But I find that it really helps just immediately editing what we have shot, because then I still know what was a good shot and what wasn't. So that's why it's not that long actually.
I think it also helps that you now have a lot of editing experience, because if I were to attempt editing the same face and try to get the same quality, I would probably need a week or something. So I think that also really helps.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's true that I've been doing this for 4 years now.
Yes.
So, and that we don't have any special effects. That helps.
Yeah.
We make our own special effects.
Yeah.
We are
With
special.
candles and paper tissues.
Yeah.
My budget.
Well, I do think that's a more fun way to do your special effects.
Practical things.
Yeah.
It's,
Make them emotionally
yeah,
special.
but it's more like of an accomplishment
Mm.
if we manage to make something ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Money is overrated.
Definitely.
But it's
No,
money.
it's not.
No, become a patron. How long does it take to come up with an idea and plan the videos?
We usually just go about our day or watch series, and then we have an idea. It's usually not that we're going to sit down and like think about what CMV are we going to do next. It just comes.
Yeah, we just we're watching a series and then it's this would be an idea.
Planning and script writing really depends on the CMV, but I think mostly when we write a script, it's in one evening or two, because then you're into it and you just write, and it flows.
Unless we start fighting over scenes, then we stop, take a break, and
Yeah.
get back to it later.
Yeah.
This only happened once.
Only once. And that was about...
It was so stupid. It was with the Sufin CMV, and we both had different locations in our head, but we didn't talk about it beforehand. So Renee had a street, and I had like this foresty area, and I said, well, obviously he's going to look past something, and he was like, how can he look past something? And
Yeah, because in my mind there was a wall, so you can't look like through the bushes. You have to turn around the wall, and that was really weird. And we were like, no, what you're saying is just not humanly possible. Why are you saying this kind of stuff? And then
And then we found a road to the forest next to it.
why not both?
what was all of your favorite CMVs to film? Your favorite scene to film, and why?
Well, I have to say the Marauders Hero and Marauders We Are the Marauders. We Are the Marauders was such a big fun project. It was a week vacation with filming, and Hero was just fun. Like I got to put water over Sophie, like in autumn, like it was cold, and
Why are you enjoying that?
I love watching people suffer.
I have to say I belong to you, because this was really the first CMV where we thought about background and like we filmed on location, so it felt so professional. Like we were finally pros at making CMVs, and that's why I like it so much. It was stressful though.
I think for me it's also the Marauders Hero. That was really fun to film, but I also liked the Zombies CMV when we had a lot of cast, and it was just fun to work with them. Same as with Haikyuu, actually, the first filming day, just with all those people was really cool.
Yeah, I think my most favorite thing to film was also the Zombie CMV, because I got to meet a lot of new people. What I thought was also really fun about the Zombie CMV is that I got to do the behind the scenes filming, and when you start filming it, you start to really notice how strange it is that the camera woman is actually there at the moment and where the camera woman is standing. So I thought that was really fun.
I mean, it's probably the Marauders as well. Both really, I really enjoyed them, but the big project was really the most fun, I guess, because we really went to Germany for a week, and we really got to spend a lot of time together, and also a lot of time in the cosplay, so you get more involved, and just that was an amazing experience. And I hope we can do that again this year.
Hey, subtle plug. Yeah, I also really liked the big project that We Are the Marauders one. This was really cool to do, but also one of my favorites was Beside You, because it was one of the CMVs that I filmed a lot in, and I really just love filming and seeing stuff happen, and just there were a lot of things that just looked really good, and I was like, wow, I was behind the camera when that happened. Like, I'm not taking credit for it, absolutely not, but it looked good and I was holding there. That's really good.
Yeah, for me, I think it's probably gonna be Talk Dirty, because we made it with our entire group of high school friends, and it was such a fun project to film, such a big project to film, on location, being very awkward in the supermarket. I had a lot of fun filming that, so that's gonna be the one for me.
Luke, can you still do the Talk Dirty to Me dance?
Oh yeah, it was like... yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite video on this channel?
For me, it's Beside You, because I think it's really beautiful, and we thought about everything. Like every shot means something, and that's nice to just have that, like a CMV that's so thought out like that.
I don't know.
What's your favorite channel?
Exactly. I find myself rewatching bloopers a lot.
That's not a CMV
No,
though.
it's video. It's just favorite video
Oh,
on the
yeah.
channel.
Ah.
So I really like watching the behind the scenes or bloopers, because it's just all those memories of filming, making the CMV just come back to me, and it's fun. Also a lot of inside jokes, and that's also fun.
Yeah, I have to say the bloopers as well, but also Beside You was a very beautiful CMV. I don't watch Evangelio, but even though I really enjoyed the CMV, but We Are the Marauders is also a very beautiful CMV, and I can choose.
Yeah, I'm also a big fan of the bloopers. And I really love Beside You, even though I don't have any knowledge of Evangelion. So I'm gonna go midway, I'm gonna go for the bloopers of Beside You.
Nice.
You cheeky beaky.
So when it comes to just regular CMVs, I probably think my favorite video will be We Are the Marauders, because it just gives me so many feelings and so many memories of working on it, and I just really love that. And when thinking about bloopers, I can't forget like the bloopers of Kiss with a Fist. I wasn't there for them, but when I watched those the first time, I laughed out loud, and I was like almost crying from laughter. And every time I watch it, it's so funny, and I don't know why, but it's good, it's really good.
I got burned that day. I had sunburns for the rest of the week because I was lying down in a field of grass while the sun was literally putting me on fire.
You became
Figuratively.
Working with WaffleswithSpain can be tough.
No flips were harmed during the making of this video.
As for me, well, I really like the We Are the Marauders, of course. I think that we all agree on that. But also one that's also kind of dear to me is the You Belong With Me, because it was really the CMV that introduced me. It was the first CMV that I was actually there, and well, I felt like I was becoming a member of WaffleswithSpain, because I don't know, it just when I look back at it, I'm just like, oh.
And that reminds me of the Kurt kan basket CMV. It reminds me of the bloopers, and where I fall down.
And don't forget the tree dance.
Oh, not the tree dance! Oh god. It was also my first time CMV, so got me some slack.
It was really fun, and well, it really motivated me to continue making CMVs and well, mainly acting in them, I guess.
I kinda gave an answer.
Mm.
But a CMV that I really liked was the Hero CMV, because I didn't know you guys were filming it, and then suddenly this video came on, I was like, oh my god, it's a funny video, but when I started watching the video, I didn't know it was going to be a funny video. That really made it amazing, because it's probably one of the first really comedy videos, I guess.
The last question, what was the most fun video to work on? But I don't know, do we have a different answer for that?
I don't. I think everybody has already said.
I do though, because I wanted to say Hero. You know, I said I Belong to You for my favorite one, but I think Hero was a lot more fun to film because there was like no stress. Like every CMV also has a lot of stress. Like it's fun to do, but I think for Hero it was just really chill, and there was just, I don't know, friends doing a CMV, I guess.
It had a really nice vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't eat waffles with Spain.
Drop it. It's my brother!